Welcome to the Family Office Podcast. In this episode, recorded live at our Beverly Hills Investor Club Summit, top investors share their $1 million insights, the strategies, relationships, and systems that create value where others see risk. Let's get into it.
The last thing we're going to do is I'm going to ask each one of you in literally 30 to 45 seconds each for one insight about, let's say, finding deals that nobody else gets. Like if there was like one really powerful piece of advice, $1 million piece of advice that you can give, what might it be?
Most of the due diligence, in my experience, and in finding deals requires nothing more than your time. It doesn't require money. It doesn't require, and time is valuable, to be fair, but it's worth sometimes taking a meeting with people, especially these days when we can do meetings by Zoom, we can do meetings by video calls. If it's something that even has a small amount of interest, it's worth having a conversation. Even if it's not for you, it can lead to a relationship that is valuable in the future. So my guidance is take meetings where you can, and don't be afraid to have a conversation with people, even if it's something that's not in your immediate interest.
Like one sentence of insight, what you would give a recommendation to the people in the audience about finding deals that other people don't find.
So all the deals that come to you are broken. None of you guys are billionaires, so assume the deal's broken. So when we look at a deal, it's broken, but we try to add something. Maybe they need a new management team. Maybe their capital stack is wrong. Maybe they're overpaying and we could go cram the person down for them. Something, so we try to add a value, because no deal that's just sent to you works. If you can be creative and add value, then you can make deals happen. Otherwise, you're just another commodity.
Oh, and before Kyle says something,
you need a large network to do that. You might need a purchase order. You might need a good lawyer. You might need a lot more people than just capital to make things happen, and that's where the network comes in.
Yeah, just before Kyle says his number one thing, I learned from Richard the other day, a few weeks ago, that what Kyle is wearing in Hawaii is considered a tuxedo. Go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, this is as fancy as we get in Hawaii. This is an Aloha shirt, not a Hawaiian shirt. Pants and closed-toed shoes are a big deal. Thank you. Proud to be in Southern California. Here's my piece of advice. If you're an investor, it used to be that we invested in people. It was very trendy to say, I invest in the founder. I invest in the person. I can identify these people. But what we learned earlier is that less than 1% of the population are these people. So how do you get past that as an investor? And the way you do it is systems and process. When I'm looking at a business, or when Windward Equity is presented with an opportunity, what we're looking for is what systems do they deploy in their own company that are repeatable? Do they run EOS? Do they hire people using Culture Index? What tools do they have in their tech stack that we've seen be successful in their industry, or that are successful in an industry adjacent that this industry hasn't taken on yet? Those are the key pieces. It's too hard to identify the one person that's going to be the unicorn. It's systems and process that will beat that every single time.
Next comment?
Yeah.
We have one more comment?
So I just want to finish with the same thing I said earlier on. If you make people wealthy, they will love you forever. Nobody's used to that. Everybody's used to everybody lying to them with a canned pitch. You make them wealthy and they will share the story about that. Number two, build up your power. You have to build up your power. There's too many people. There's too much rhetoric. It's all the same. Everybody's using ChatGPT. You got to have your own power, and you got to share that, whether you're on podcasts, whether you're on stages like this, but you have to speak about something that's going to be of value to people. And I love what Dan was saying there. The money's actually in the gaps. When we went into India, we didn't so much think we were going to be amazing in India. We knew we'd be very good on the bridge between India and into the US. Same with teams, same with everything else. There are billion-dollar companies everywhere. And we only found this by investing in the very early stage companies and then watching them. And we're thinking, oh, shoot, if we take an extra 10% here or 20% there, we can double, triple, quadruple our stuff. Look for the gaps and the bridges every single day, and the money is right there in front of you.
This was a great panel. I want to thank you guys a lot. If anybody wants to meet any of the panelists or myself, it'll be outside the doors. But I want to thank this panel for some great insights.
Aloha. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of the Family Office Podcast. The panel closed with some powerful reminders that wealth is built through relationships, creativity, and adding value where others overlook it. Stay tuned for our next episode.
If you are a founder, raising capital, developing real estate, or you're an investor, would love for you to get involved in the Family Office Club. I've run this community for 18 years now. We've hosted 300 live events. We have 17 million social media group members and followers. We have the #1 YouTube channel on family offices. We have the #1 most popular podcast on family offices. You can learn more about us and our membership options at familyoffices.com. We have 30 in-person events planned in 2026 and another dozen events this year. Please go to familyoffices.com to learn more.